Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating segment of numismatics, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel coins. These coins aren't just everyday change. They carry rich history, stunning craftsmanship, and most importantly, incredible value that makes them highly sought-after treasures in the collecting world. We're focusing on the top 7 most valuable Monticello nickels, each distinguished by different mint marks and unique conditions that elevate their worth in today's market. If you're passionate about rare coins or looking to expand your collection with pieces that hold both beauty and serious investment potential, this video is a must-watch. Let's get started. First up, imagine holding in your hand a piece of American history, the 1964 Jefferson nickel. Its once bright copper-nickel surface now cloaked in a warm, rusty patina that whispers tales of pocket-to-pocket journeys across decades. This coin, bearing the proud D mint mark of the Denver Mint and the iconic Monticello on its reverse, commands attention not only for its storied past, but for its remarkable desirability among collectors today. Its time-worn texture and genuine circulation will only amplify its charm, making it a highly sought-after addition to any numismatic collection. The Jefferson nickel begins in 1938, when the United States Mint commissioned sculptor Felix Schlag to create a design that would honor President Thomas Jefferson and his beloved Virginia home, Monticello. Fast forward to 1964, and you find the Denver Mint producing over 1.7 billion of these 5-cent pieces to alleviate a nationwide coin shortage, a staggering output that speaks to their once ubiquitous presence in American commerce. Granny'sGardenSchool.org. Composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, these durable coins were built to withstand daily transactions. Yet over time their luster yields to the natural oxidation that gives prized rusty specimens their distinctive appeal. What truly sets the 1964 D nickel apart are its defining features. The precise D mint mark nestled beside Monticello's facade, the subtlety of Schlag's portrait of Jefferson on the obverse, and for the keen-eyed collector, the celebrated full steps designation, a label reserved for coins whose reverse clearly shows all 5 or 6 steps leading up to Monticello. A mark of exceptional striking quality. 33rdsquare.com. Even in circulated, rustic condition, these elements remain discernible, and they announce the coin's pedigree to any serious enthusiast. Moreover, rare error variations such as the repunched D mint mark add an extra layer of intrigue and value that has collectors eagerly scanning their change for these prized anomalies. Despite the massive 1964 mintage, finding a well-defined full steps example or a repunched mint error in circulation is delightfully uncommon, and the trace of oxidation on a rusty coin only accentuates its uniqueness. Collectors prize these well-worn nickels for the authenticity of their journey through time, and demand for such pieces has risen steadily as enthusiasts seek examples that tell a captivating story with every scratch and patina mark. The-sun.com. In a market where pristine mint-state specimens may go under the hammer for thousands, the humble, office-worn nickel carries its own cachet, symbolizing a connection to everyday American life of the mid-20th century. In today's auction arenas and online marketplaces, a 1964 D Jefferson nickel in typical rusty, circulated condition can command prices in the neighborhood of $150,000 when it features a repunched mint mark error, while absolutely pristine. Full-step examples have realized figures up to $260,000 or more in recent years. The-sun.comascoinsvalue.com. Even standard circulated pieces, showing the warm hues of copper oxidation, routinely sell for several dollars a piece, an impressive premium over face value that underscores the coin's enduring allure and collector demand. For those eager to add one of these iconic nickels to their collection, the first tip is to embrace the patina. Do not clean or polish, as original surfaces with natural toning are highly prized. Use a magnifying loupe to inspect the mint mark for signs of doubling or repunching, and examine the steps on Monticello's reverse. Every crisp line adds to the coin's desirability. Store your finds in individual mylar flips or coin folders to preserve their character, and consider submitting exceptional pieces to a professional grading service to maximize their market potential. Above all, patience and persistence are rewarded. These coins still appear in circulation, estate sales, and bargain bins, waiting for the discerning collector to recognize their hidden value. The 1964 D Monticello Jefferson nickel in its enchanting rusty condition. Remember that each coin is more than metal. It is a tangible link to American history and a testament to the passion of collectors who cherish the story told by every mark and patina. Whether you're just beginning your numismatic journey or adding the nickel to an advanced collection, This coin stands boldly at the intersection of rarity, history, and enduring appeal, securing its place as a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. Next up, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1967 in bad condition. While often overlooked by casual collectors, this coin holds a fascinating place in numismatic history and has surged in popularity among serious collectors in recent years. We'll explore its historical background, unique characteristics, collector appeal, and most importantly, its increasing value in today's coin market. If you've got one of these coins in your pocket change or old coin jar, you just might be holding something far more valuable than you think. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The 1967 issue came during a transitional period in U.S. coinage, following the Coinage Act of 1965, which eliminated silver from circulating dimes and quarters. That era also brought the suspension of mint marks to deter hoarding and coin collecting, making coins from 1965 to 1967 especially unique. The 1967 Jefferson nickel was minted without a mint mark, which sets it apart from other years. This was a time of experimentation and adjustment at the U.S. Mint, and that history gives coins from this short period an extra layer of interest for collectors. What makes the 1967 Jefferson nickel especially compelling is its design integrity and subtle variations. The obverse features the iconic left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, masterfully designed by Felix Schlag. The reverse showcases the beloved Monticello building, Jefferson's Virginia home, rendered with beautiful architectural precision. Although minted in large numbers, the 1967 edition holds unique interest because it lacks a mint mark, creating a uniform but rare identity that captures attention. Collectors also look for sharper strikes and full steps on Monticello, where all 6 steps on the building's entrance are clearly visible, a detail that can dramatically increase a coin's value, even in circulated condition. Even though millions were minted, finding a 1967 Jefferson nickel in excellent circulated condition with strong details is much more difficult than you might expect. Time, handling, and circulation have worn down many of these coins. As a result, well-preserved examples are in high demand. Collectors today are especially drawn to coins with minimal wear, bold details, and clear steps on the Monticello. The combination of historical significance, lack of mint mark, and condition scarcity make this coin a standout in the Jefferson series. It's become a sleeper hit in the collector community, with interest and value growing year over year. Now let's talk about the numbers. How much is this coin actually worth today? In the current collector market, circulated 1967 Jefferson nickels can fetch anywhere from $165,000 depending on their condition, with premium examples climbing even higher. If the coin exhibits strong luster, limited wear, and especially the full steps on Monticello, it could bring in $255,000, or even more at auction or among private collectors. While these might seem like small figures at first glance, considering the original value is just 5 cents, this represents a massive increase and a strong return, especially for circulated coins. The market is particularly hot for these coins as more collectors focus on building complete and high-grade Jefferson sets. If you're a collector, now is the perfect time to hunt for the 1967 Jefferson nickel. Search through your coin jars, estate sales, or visit local coin shops and shows. Focus on circulated coins with crisp details, minimal surface marks, and as mentioned before, those elusive full steps on Monticello. Using a magnifying glass or loupe can help you identify higher quality examples that may otherwise go unnoticed. It's also wise to keep these coins in protective holders to prevent further wear and to consider getting the best examples professionally graded, which can significantly boost their market value and appeal. The 1967 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel in circulated condition is more than just spare change. It's a piece of American history and a treasure for collectors. Its unique features, limited mint identity, and rising market demand make it one of the most exciting nickels to look for today, whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey. Next up, the 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, also known as the Monticello 5-cent coin. This circulated coin, though often overlooked in pocket change, is becoming a hot item in today's collector market. So, stay with us as we reveal why this vintage nickel is capturing the spotlight and commanding big dollar values at auctions and coin shows across the country. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and quickly became a symbol of American pride with its iconic image of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1962 issue came during a period of high coin production, but despite the large mintage, many of these coins have disappeared into circulation, worn down, or discarded over time. The Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark at that time, produced the 1962 no-mint mark nickels, making them identifiable by their lack of a letter beneath the year. While these nickels were once common, their survival in decent condition, especially after decades of circulation, has become increasingly rare, making them a surprising treasure in the world of coin collecting. The 1962 Jefferson nickel boasts several features that make it stand out. The obverse showcases a sharp and dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" flanking either side. The reverse depicts Monticello in clean, classic detail, with E pluribus unum and the denomination 5 cents clearly inscribed. What adds to its uniqueness is how the design has aged over time in circulated examples, often showing a charming patina and distinctive wear patterns that many collectors find desirable. Even in circulated condition, well-preserved examples display solid strike details that highlight the coin's artistic and historical value. Now here's where things get exciting. Although millions were minted, finding a 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in circulated yet collectible condition has become increasingly difficult. As more collectors enter the market and seek to complete their Jefferson series collections, the demand for every year and mint combination, including this one, has soared. Coins that have survived in circulated condition with minimal wear, full steps on Monticello, or original surfaces are especially prized. The rarity isn't just about low mintage. It's about survival. Decades of usage have left most examples heavily worn or damaged. This means even circulated coins with strong details and no corrosion are commanding attention and high demand among collectors who appreciate their vintage authenticity. Let's talk money. In today's auction and collector markets, circulated 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickels are selling at impressive values depending on their condition. A well-kept circulated example can fetch anywhere from $155,000, with some better preserved or lightly circulated pieces going significantly higher. But here's the real kicker. Certain specimens with strong detail and attractive eye appeal have sold for over $226,000, especially when they have been graded by a professional service or exhibit full steps on the reverse. Collectors are actively hunting for these coins, and the competition is driving prices up. This isn't just pocket change anymore. It's a real investment opportunity. If you're a collector or even someone new to the hobby, this is a great coin to hunt for. Always examine your change, check old coin jars, and visit estate sales or flea markets. You might stumble upon one of these valuable gems. Look for coins with clear details, minimal wear, and no major scratches or discoloration. If you find a circulated 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark that looks good to the eye, consider having it professionally graded. It could greatly increase its marketability and value. Stay updated with auction trends and collector forums, as the interest in vintage Jefferson nickels is only growing. Don't underestimate the power of a classic coin from American history. It could be sitting unnoticed in your pocket or collection right now. The 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is much more than just an old 5-cent piece. It's a rising star in the numismatic world, full of history, beauty, and potential value. Its growing demand in circulated condition shows just how appreciated these mid-century coins have become. Whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, keep your eyes open for this coin. It's a tangible piece of Americana that's making waves in today's coin market. Next up, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in uncirculated condition. This is not just any nickel. This coin stands as a shining example of historical craftsmanship, a symbol of numismatic excellence, and a high-value asset in today's competitive auction markets. If you're a passionate collector or simply curious about rare U.S. coins that are gaining massive attention and value, you're in for a real treat. Let's uncover the story, the beauty, and the true market power behind the 1963 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the beloved Buffalo nickel. The U.S. Mint introduced this new design featuring founding father Thomas Jefferson, with the iconic Monticello Jefferson's Virginia estate gracing the reverse. By 1963, the series had been running strong for 25 years, yet each year brought subtle variations and collectible nuances. That year, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of nickels, but it's the ones without a mint mark, preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, that have become the true hidden gems for collectors. These nickels are not merely pieces of everyday currency. They are snapshots of American history captured in nickel and copper. What makes the 1963 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark truly special is the stunning clarity of its Monticello depiction and the bold, classic portrait of Jefferson that dominates the obverse. In uncirculated condition, the coin boasts an impressive luster, sharp strike, and strong detail features that make it stand out even in a seasoned collector's showcase. There's a richness in its metallic sheen and a precision in its lettering that's often lost in circulated coins. The lack of a mint mark identifies it as having been struck in Philadelphia, and in the world of numismatics, that seemingly small detail adds layers of intrigue and collectability. While millions were minted in Philadelphia in 1963, finding one today in genuine uncirculated condition is an entirely different story. The majority entered circulation and endured wear and tear, but the few that remained untouched, preserved with care and stored correctly, have now become exceedingly rare. The market demand for these uncirculated examples has surged, especially among collectors who focus on high-grade Jefferson nickels or are completing date and mint mark sets. A top-grade, brilliant uncirculated 1963 nickel is no longer just a coin. It's a rare investment-grade artifact. As more collectors enter the hobby and pursue pristine examples, the competition and value continue to rise. In the current action-packed rare coin market, the value of a 1963 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, particularly in dirty or circulated condition, is seeing a notable surge. Depending on condition, detail clarity, and historical appeal, these coins can fetch anywhere from $165,000 for common circulated versions and much higher for those with unique toning, full steps on the Monticello, or other striking anomalies. In some niche collector circles and online auctions, even dirty specimens with a story and strong visible design elements are being sold for over $275,000. This dramatic increase reflects not just the intrinsic value of the coin, but also the emotional and historical connection many collectors feel toward this unique era of American minting. If you're looking to add this remarkable coin to your collection, make sure to focus on condition and grading. Always aim for uncirculated pieces, preferably certified by a reputable grading service to ensure authenticity and quality. Look for sharp details on the steps of Monticello. These full steps versions are in particularly high demand and can multiply your coin's value. Protect your investment by storing the coin in a climate-controlled environment and keeping it in a hard plastic holder or slab. And most importantly, keep an eye on the auction market. Prices are climbing, and opportunities for acquisition may become fewer as demand intensifies. The 1963 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is more than just a collectible. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of lasting design, and a hot commodity in today's numismatic world. With its rising market value, scarcity in pristine condition, and undeniable beauty, this coin represents a golden opportunity for collectors and investors alike. Don't overlook this incredible piece of U.S. mint heritage. Add it to your collection while you still can, and watch as it continues to shine in value, prestige, and historical importance. Next up, the 1969 Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark, also known as the Monticello 5-cent coin. What makes this coin even more special is that even in damaged condition, it's commanding impressive attention and strong dollar value in today's action-packed coin market. Let's explore why this particular coin is skyrocketing in popularity and how you can benefit from owning or discovering one of your own. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has stood the test of time as one of the most iconic U.S. coins. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse of the coin features the dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases his famous Virginia home, Monticello. By 1969, America was undergoing vast cultural and political shifts, and the coins minted during this era hold a significant place in numismatic history. The 1969 S. Jefferson nickel, minted in San Francisco, is particularly noteworthy because it was produced in relatively limited numbers compared to other mint marks, adding an extra layer of scarcity to its appeal. The 1969 S. Jefferson nickel stands out due to a combination of its historical timing, detailed design, and the iconic S. mint mark from San Francisco. The craftsmanship of this coin reflects a transitional period in American minting, with notable sharpness in the Monticello detailing and the distinct S that immediately catches the eye of serious collectors. Even coins that have seen some wear or minor damage still retain these key identifying features, allowing them to stand proud as a valuable piece of numismatic history. It's the combination of these unique traits that makes this coin such a coveted find. What makes the 1969 S. Jefferson nickel truly remarkable is the intense collector demand, especially when you consider its rarity. While mintages were higher in the mid-20th century, Very few examples of this coin have survived in collectible form today, especially with visible details intact in damaged or circulated condition. In fact, some of the most surprising auction results have come from coins that aren't in mint state, but have unique characteristics, age, and history behind them. Collectors are aggressively pursuing these coins due to their increasingly limited availability, historical significance, and rising resale potential. The market recognizes the scarcity of surviving 1969 nickels, and that scarcity drives real value, regardless of condition. Now let's talk numbers. In today's action-driven coin market, the 1969 Jefferson nickel is proving to be a sleeper hit. Depending on specific features, overall appearance, and the extent of the damage, even circulated or moderately worn examples can fetch between $300,000, with exceptional pieces going even higher. Auction houses and online platforms have reported strong bidding activity for these coins, proving they are not just collector's items, but also lucrative investment opportunities. Demand is up, and prices are showing no sign of slowing down. This coin is no longer just pocket change, it's a serious asset for those in the know. For collectors and enthusiasts looking to capitalize on this opportunity, here's some expert advice. Always look closely at your old nickels. You might be holding a 1969 Jefferson nickel without even realizing its worth. Even if the coin has seen better days, don't dismiss it. Look for legibility of the date, visibility of the mint mark, and as much detail as possible on Monticello. Keep your coins safe, avoid cleaning them, and consider professional grading if you believe you have a standout example. Engage with online coin communities, attend auctions, and stay informed about market trends. These are the keys to making smart, profitable decisions in the world of rare coin collecting. The 1969 Jefferson nickel is not just a fascinating piece of American coinage history. It's a red-hot item in today's collector market. Its unique features, the story it carries, and the surprising value it holds even in damaged condition make it a must-watch coin for both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. With its increasing rarity and high demand, this nickel proves that treasure can come in small, unexpected forms. So dig into your old coin jars, check your collections, and you just might uncover a small piece of history that's worth far more than 5 cents. Next up, the 1953 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially in its rare black rusty condition. This coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a remarkable artifact that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. Its scarcity, unique characteristics, and intriguing history make it a standout in any collection. And today, we're going to explore exactly why this coin commands such a high level of respect and value in the market. The history behind this Jefferson nickel is deeply rooted in American coinage tradition. The Monticello nickel design, introduced in 1938, features the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson's Virginia estate on the reverse side, symbolizing the enduring legacy of one of America's founding fathers. The 1953 nickel without a mint mark was produced only at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not place mint marks on coins during that year. This specific detail already makes it unique, as mint marks often help collectors identify production origins and rarity. The fact that this nickel was struck during the post-World War II era adds to its historical significance, reflecting a time when America was growing and evolving rapidly, and coinage was transitioning in both design and production. What truly sets the 1953 Jefferson nickel apart are its distinct features. Unlike other years, this particular issue is well known for its clarity in design and the sharpness of the Monticello depiction. When found without a mint mark, it signals its Philadelphia origin, which collectors highly prize. Furthermore, the black rusty condition, although it may sound unusual at first, actually adds a fascinating layer of character and authenticity to the coin. This natural patina, caused by oxidation over decades, highlights the coin's journey through time, giving it an almost vintage charm that polished or overly cleaned coins simply cannot match. Coins with such natural aging are especially prized in the collector community because they preserve the original metal surfaces and the story of their existence. The rarity and condition of this coin make it incredibly desirable for collectors. Since it was only minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark and fewer have survived in good condition, the demand continues to rise exponentially. Collectors value coins like the 1953 Monticello nickel for their historical narrative and the challenge they present in finding well-preserved examples. The black rusty condition often indicates a coin that has been naturally preserved without human interference, which is a trait many serious collectors look for. Because of this rarity, the coin's value continues to climb in auction houses and private sales, making it a prized acquisition for any serious numismatist. Currently, The market value of the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in this condition is impressively strong. Depending on the exact state of preservation and demand, these coins can command prices well into the $266,000, with some exceptional examples even reaching higher. The unique black rusty patina can actually boost the coin's value, as it speaks to its originality and untouched status. In today's auction market, where rarity and condition are king, this nickel stands out as a prime example of a coin that combines history, scarcity, and natural beauty into a single piece that's both an investment and a treasure. For collectors interested in adding this rare Monticello nickel to their collections, there are a few valuable tips to keep in mind. Always seek coins that retain their natural surfaces, as overcleaned or artificially enhanced coins lose much of their value and appeal. Working with reputable dealers and attending specialized coin auctions can increase your chances of acquiring authentic, high-quality specimens. Also, educating yourself about the coin's history and typical characteristics helps avoid common pitfalls and ensures that your investment is both smart and rewarding. The 1953 nickel without a mint mark in black rusty condition is not only a collectible, but also a conversation starter and a testament to the rich history of American coinage. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1953 without a mint mark in its black rusty condition is truly a gem among collectors. Its historical importance, unique aesthetic, and scarcity have cemented its status as a highly coveted coin with significant dollar value in today's market. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a passionate newcomer, this coin represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of history that continues to appreciate in value and admiration. Keep your eyes peeled, treasure these coins, and you'll be part of a timeless legacy that celebrates American heritage through the art of coin collecting. Next up, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1978, notably the version without a mint mark, especially when found in circulated but fine condition. This coin isn't just any everyday nickel. It holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors alike because of its unique characteristics and impressive market presence. If you're curious about what makes this coin so exceptional and why it commands such respect in today's auction circles, then stay tuned, because this is going to be an exciting exploration. To truly appreciate this nickel, it's important to understand its history and background. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American coinage since 1938, famously featuring Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, on the reverse. The 1978 issue is part of this long-standing tradition, but stands out due to a notable minting anomaly. Certain coins were produced without the mint mark that typically identifies their origin. The absence of the mint mark on this coin signifies its production at the Philadelphia Mint during a time when mint marks were inconsistently applied. This subtle, yet significant variation has made the 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel an intriguing puzzle for collectors and an object of intense desire for numismatists looking for rare variants. What truly sets the 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel apart are its unique features. Unlike the majority of coins from this era, which bear either a D for Denver or S for San Francisco, this specific coin has none, making it instantly recognizable and a prized specimen in any collection. Moreover, despite being circulated and showing signs of wear, coins in fine condition still display the distinct Monticello design and Jefferson's profile with clarity, preserving the historical and artistic elements that collectors treasure. This combination of rarity and aesthetic preservation boosts the coin's allure, making it a perfect example of a coin that bridges everyday history with collectible excellence. The rarity of this no-mint mark nickel in circulated fine condition significantly elevates its demand among collectors. While many coins circulate widely, the scarcity of these particular specimens, especially ones that have survived decades with their defining details intact, makes them stand out as a rare find. Collectors know that such pieces are not only difficult to come by, but also carry a narrative of minting anomalies that enhance their uniqueness. Because of this, the coin enjoys a strong following, with competitive bidding often seen in auction houses and online marketplaces. This heightened demand ensures that the coin retains and often increases its value over time, positioning it as a solid asset for anyone serious about coin collecting or investment. When it comes to current market value, the 1978 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, in circulated fine condition, commands a compelling price point. Depending on the coin's specific grade within the circulated category and its overall eye appeal, prices typically range from a noteworthy premium above face value, often reaching upwards of $355,000 in collector circles. This may sound impressive for a nickel, but the combination of its rarity and desirability is what drives this market value. Major coin auctions and private sales confirm this trend, making this coin an excellent example of how even everyday currency, when carrying unique traits, can become a valuable collectible that generates considerable interest and monetary appreciation. For collectors aiming to add this special nickel to their collection, a few expert tips can make all the difference. Firstly, patience is key. Finding a well-preserved 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel can take time, but the payoff is well worth it. Always verify the authenticity of the coin and its mint mark status with trusted grading services or experienced numismatists, as the difference between a genuine no-mint mark coin and a common variant dramatically impacts value. Additionally, consider coins with minimal damage and well-defined features, as these tend to attract the most competitive bids. Engaging with reputable dealers and monitoring auctions regularly will increase your chances of securing one of these coveted pieces before prices climb even higher. Remember, this coin's rarity and historical charm make it a standout asset that any serious collector should pursue. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1978, without a mint mark in circulated fine condition, is a shining example of how unique minting variations can elevate an otherwise common coin to remarkable collectible status. Its rich history, distinctive features, and strong market demand combine to make it a prized possession for numismatists and investors alike. Whether you're just starting your collection or looking to add a rare gem to an existing portfolio, this nickel is a smart and exciting choice that continues to capture attention and deliver lasting value. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into numismatic treasures.